We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. That one's complete to DK. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down throw here for Ward. DK, the one he was looking for. So second down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Cut quickly on the slant. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, a run with Pollard. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Ready, set.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
19, Tiger. Ready. Pollard.
Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Got it. Ready?
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Trying again with Pollard. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand. Get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. This is 3rd and goal. He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hot 70. 60 Bobcat.
4th down. Here's Ward. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, Once it became goal to goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's got a lead up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide eight. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide eight. 26.
Play action, Prescott. His first pass falls incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And 10.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Hits him on the out route. Gets some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down.
Go. Get out there.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
26.
1st down, here's Dak. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. The Titans are leading so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Wait, wide eight. 26.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. That'll be the first and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
26.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dak now from the gun. Nice launch on that one, but it falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Now running here with Jaden Blue. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
47. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Quick slant taken in by Ferguson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
Yeah!
Up the middle. Blue. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Hey, kill!
Brings up second and
Third down run with Blue. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Third down and 7.
Now Prescott. Brought in. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Julius Chestnut to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Chestnut on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on. Hit! Crack on,
Putting the
baby!
tight end in motion. 1st and 10 here. Ward. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but it just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He puts a man under it deep down the middle. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime.
Joey Sly lining up.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Will begin his return from the 11. And this will not go the distance. An incredible bid for that return touchdown, but he's out right at the 8-yard line.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
26.
First and goal. Here's Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league. and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide in.
Throwing again is down. Looking slant round, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide in.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and it's incomplete.
Aubrey puts it through. And that gets them back within 5.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. With that one, led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Back to throw it. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of
It's a
bounds.
gain of 18.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on. Hey.
The final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Joey Sly to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
Swerve, hey. Hey, 47. 26.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. On the right side is caught by Ferguson. They haul him down just a foot or too shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
My favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
There we go. Wide.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Quick slant to Ferguson. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Nice caught, he's got Lamb. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wide. 26.
Up the gut they go, Williams. He runs it across, touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. To the air with Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He finds Tigger Cockrell for the grab. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making a play.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. You love seeing chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nope.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Turpin with a return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Here's Williams to start the drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Dak to the air here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, 40. Yeah! Here we go. Boy, hey. Here we go, kill.
First down, here's Dak. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
By Jeffrey Simmons.
Working quickly here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 44-yard line.
Prescott set to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a second on fourth down as they force the turnover. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's brought down at the 31.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
They give on second to Pollard. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Look how they're happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
70.
Looking to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up fourth down.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll go with Pollard. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on fourth, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
Prescott on first and 10. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, the explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide 80! 26!
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
There you go. Wide 26!
Back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here we go!
To throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here. 1st and goal.
Yeah! Wide 80!
Straight ahead to Williams. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Another for Williams. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line.
Short of the goal line.
Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now.
It's now
and they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
A gain of a yard.
Here we go, 46.
It's now 4th and goal.
26.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
26-yard line.
Chill. 47.
Second down, Prescott. Throw here down the field. He falls. Incomplete. They were trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be third down. Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. Still going. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
To C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good...
Yo, you should know you can't cover C.D. Lamb with a linebacker, bro.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First play, and McCarthy to throw. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. That's a short pick up to about the 47. Wilson on the tackle.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run once more with Blue. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Play fake. Prescott. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On the carry, it's Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Vikings 31-yard
Prescott. Short throw caught in by Schoonmaker. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll go with Williams. And he'll work forward to about 4. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickett. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. First and goal, Dallas.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down near close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And third down coming up. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete contact.
Intended for Jordan Addison.
It's going to be fourth down.
Results
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. This one Incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there.
He sure didn't last that long. Man, didn't even make it to halftime. Maybe it was the sun in the stadium. I hate that stadium.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
We go, cut! 120!
Here's Goff. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
Gain of 2.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football. Their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
20!
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. There's a loose yard. Not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's a loss of a yard. Bringing up third down 12.
And this is going to be incomplete. And great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Fourth down.
The Lions called their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
We go, cut! 180! 76, tell him. 76. 76. Hey, lift! Lift!
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to get the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 180. 22.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams.
Number 33,
41-yard line. Alexanzalone in for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Lions' 41-yard.
Here's a design run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
McNeil on the
Here
tackle.
comes 3rd and
No
6.
gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here go 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickett. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there.
It's a gain.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A give, and here comes Williams. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Play action now. Prescott to the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys 7, Lions nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cut. 180. Cut.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Cut. 180.
Throwing, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Again, and bring up third down. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's got the first down. Past midfield. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
A gain of 19 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this time they're ready for it.
You must be scared to throw it. You scared to throw it. I feel you done already fucked up. You done already fucked up once. It's all good, brother. It's all good. I feel you. Hey, man, if it works, stick with it.
Just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Gibbs, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second
A
down.
loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Like 20.
Throwing here is Goff. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
They'll run with Gibbs. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth and goal.
Now Goff. This hard. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, there we go. I think. Hey, kill.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A short gain up to the 20. Now it's Angeloni in for the tackle.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second down, Prescott. middle of the field. It's taken by C.D. Lamb. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He wasn't covered, bro. He was open.
Go play action. It's Prescott.
Nah, he's not. Come on, man. No, bro. The shit was open. I'm reading your defense, bro. You out of position. Getting an open target, bro. That's just what it is. Man.
Second down, they need 7 at the 40-yard line. To the air again, Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Timeout for Dallas. It's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Prescott again.
I jumped up with that, man. I went for that one. That was all me. That was a user catch.
Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. 15 seconds to go in the first half. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll throw again. Dak. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. What to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 18 at the 19-yard line.
One final throw before the break. That's going to be incomplete. They say no.
I had to get rid of it, man. The clock was ticking down and shit. I ain't had no timeouts. I should have pressed circle on it. I should have spiked it, but it don't matter.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we
Offense is like that, bro.
Quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
Why you doing these janky ass kickoffs though, man?
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's great. Ferguson. He'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Play fake. Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him.
Man, how the fuck he didn't catch that?
Body him up and set up a third down.
Ball right there.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the
They're
ball
not
in
giving
place
me
where
everything I
only
see.
his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
14 on the pickup. First down, Cowboys.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking, credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
First down, right back to Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2.
Throwing is Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time.
He was on 3 yards, bro.
That's exactly the case case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak.
You gotta make them catch it yourself, bro.
16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 36-yard.
You gotta make them catch it yourself, bro.
They'll run it with Williams. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 19
Prescott to his main man last.
They be hating on Prescott, bro.
Cowboys a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of a yard brings up second.
Now a second down throw for Prescott.
Good pick, good pick, good pick.
Intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson. And a nice return with shotgun up in quick field position right at his feet.
Hey, bro, I said the same shit, bro. A motherfucking defensive lineman picked off my shit. A motherfucker was using Aiden Hutchinson. Picked it off and took it all the way for a pick six. Nobody on my team could catch a fucking defensive end, bro.
Here we go.
Laporta in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
Oh, it's definitely still on.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second.
But neither one of us got the momentum right now. You might have it now that you done got the pick.
In motion. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Got 5.
Goff to throw. Henderson threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Yeah, you fooled me because I thought you was throwing, running it.
Trying to get rid of his ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And
Yeah, I was ready for the run.
in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Goff. He'll let this one
Oh, that's
go
pick. Come on.
for Williams.
What? Come on, 28?
In the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work. Just got those hands up there.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some...
This is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This time left, that's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
First carry now for J.B. Blue. He'll pop this out for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
We're going to 54.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
I threw it to the wrong person anyway. Fuck.
Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens
I
there.
sent them in motion and everything. He was making the whole
They do a really
route.
nice
I didn't
job
even throw it
defensively
to him.
there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, he's supposed to drop that shit. Yeah, he's supposed to drop that shit.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. Take it in. He's got it. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10.
Again, Prescott to the end. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 20-yard line.
On the ground, Williams. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard's going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain
The
of 3.
Lions call their
Brings up
first timeout.
3rd and 2.
Talk things over before 3rd
Oh,
down.
we got the touchdown right here. Definitely.
Here's Dak to throw.
Loser pick. That was sweet.
And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Gibbs. Got room at the 30. Up the sideline. Past midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That's a gain of 77 yards.
It's a gain of 77 yards.
1st and goal.
For a Lions 1st down.
Here's Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Throwing for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A gain of 3 yards.
Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. A run with Gibbs.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead?
GG's, man.
See what this coach decides.
GG.
Oh, the hard count.
I gotta at least put my field goal defense out there.
If
At least I have a chance to block it. That's the only hope I got right now.
Looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Come on, man. You know damn well you was thinking you were going to lose, bro.
An excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt. And it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds. Zeros on the clock. And his will come to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions.
I got too cocky with the passes. I should have just ran it. It's going to be my last one, and I'm going to hop off.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
Prescott on play action.
At the 24-yard line.
And he is caught by Williams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21 yards.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
House called George Pickens.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, he was right there, man. The weekend. Yeah.
But it'll be second down. Prescott from the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 43. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
14 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Prescott.
Get the ball, you fucking. All he had to do was touch it. Fucking grind it or some shit. Land on his fucking chest.
Brings up second and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Dak is going to mix it up. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing. Prescott.
Look at that defense. Damn. Like that. Do it again.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Cincinnati Bengals.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone.
Cincinnati Bengals, we already know what he wants to do.
35-yard line.
We already know what he want to do. We go run it back.
Good starting field position for him as they come
if I
up.
knew he wasn't even going to run it. I
at
didn't
their
even know he was
35-yard
going
line.
to get the pass.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshibas.
Oh, that's cute.
Well
That's
past
cute
midfield before
fella.
they stop just before the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Out there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
Shit.
often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to clear his head and knocked it free.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Pick right here.
11. Here we go.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15.
Who's that
And
running?
spotted at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
Now
line.
it's Burrow.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Damn, I thought I had me a pick. Damn. Right there, if I could have just clicked on it.
The Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson.
That's okay.
And we are tied.
Good quick score. Good quick score.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
7-7, our score after 1.
He's going to throw it deep.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in
We
possession.
want to go deep.
As they've got it facing
Fuck all
a
these short
second and
passes.
long situation.
Touch the cornerback.
Here's Prescott.
My protection
Big
is in there.
play here will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine.
That's bullshit. I can't even fucking call it audible.
Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there.
Out of bounds.
There to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they change
I thought I
plays when
fucked
they
that
see
kicker.
certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
On 2, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw.
You doing these little freestyle fucking short yards bullshit, man.
Past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
That's weak shit.
Now we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11.
To the air again, Burrow. It's complete to Burrow, right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's good for
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal
Gun.
at the 8-yard
Stop.
line.
Right, 80. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow spotted T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.